Well, how are you? How's life been?
You know, busy, good though, can't complain. Yeah, big life transitions this year.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
One of them being opening your own nail studio.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
so how long have you been a nail tech for?
So I've been a nail tech since 2010.
Oh,
So
wow.
14 years this year, which is crazy.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
14 years.
Yes, 14 years. So I did beauty school in high school, at Pickens.
Shout out
Yes,
Aurora.
I've always been an artist. I've always liked painting and doing all, anything creative. And
Yeah.
so nails was perfect. They're like little canvases.
I feel like I
So,
could queue up a picture right now of all your different nail art designs
yeah.
because you
Yeah.
do some pretty intricate stuff,
Yes. Yeah.
which I need to
Yeah.
get on the bandwagon
I
of because I'm
know.
always like, just give me the regular.
I know.
I'm
I
just in
know.
and
There's
out.
so many things to do out there.
You've been doing nails for 14 years, but
Hmm.
how long have you been flying solo?
Almost 5 months.
Okay.
Yeah. It
Wow,
was,
already.
yeah. I know. April. Crazy. Time has flown. I've worked for some really great people, but it's been a long time coming. It was time for me to go off on my own and start my own thing.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I know where you're located, but just for
mhm.
the sake of spilling it to
Yes, everybody.
everybody.
Yeah, I'm in Inglewood, off of Bellevue and Broadway, and I'm inside Image Studios. It's a beautiful brand new space,
It is.
for, yeah, salon rental, or yeah, studio rentals. Um, right now I'm the only nail girl in there, which is great too. Got a lot of hair girls, some estheticians, and I'm the nail girly there. How to do everything when it comes to nails.
Hmm.
I've done acrylics, I've done hard gels, I've done dip, um, I've used e-files. I've done it all, and um, I decided when I started this business to go the all natural route.
Hmm.
So I don't do any nail enhancements, no tips or anything like that. I don't use electric nail files. I specialize in shellac and more spa services,
Hmm.
um, and just the non toxic aspect.
Well, I was gonna say why don't you do those other things?
Yeah,
Because obviously there's a million places you could go to get your nails, but
yeah.
there are not many all natural
Hmm.
places. So
Hmm.
can you talk about why?
Yeah, I mean, like my first nail salon job right after school, it was a very, just your typical kind of salon. I mean, it was in Cherry Creek. It was beautiful. Um, but you open that door to the nail salon, and whoo,
Mm-hmm.
that smell just
Get
hits
gassed.
you, basically.
Yeah.
Which I feel like a lot of people dread going into nail salons kind of for that reason.
Hmm.
It's just acrylic is so toxic and just has such a strong odor to it.
Yeah.
Um, Me breathing that in all day, every day for years. I mean, I would go home with
Mm.
headaches. My clients would complain a lot about it too. It just wasn't always the most enjoyable experience, but especially at that time, I feel like that's just what it was.
Right.
You're not going to get around it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just is what it is. That's a nail salon. I think that's kind of the main reason why, I decided to kind of slowly go away from acrylic, toxic chemicals, all of that. And I started doing my research on more just healthy products.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I feel like it's just not as common still.
Well, do you think it's more the process of doing nails that can be more damaging, or is it like more focused on the
The product,
products?
I think it's everything. I think it's
Okay.
it's both. I mean, let's start with electric files with, the drill.
Hmm.
I feel like the second that thing comes out, people start panicking
Yeah.
for good reason. It really has so much potential, especially if it's being handled by somebody that isn't trained.
Mm.
It it can damage your nails very quickly. It
Yeah.
hurts. You can
Oh,
feel it.
I've been burned. Like where you're like,
Yes.
ow. Like you feel like you're
Yes.
actually like getting
Yes.
your nail withered away.
I mean, I've seen some stuff when it comes to that, and it's just very damaging. So that was the first thing. I was like, okay, I'm doing away without the e-files. It's unnecessary, especially for natural nails. Don't need it.
What's the
Um,
point of it? Like, why do people use it to
well,
begin with?
it's quicker. It
Okay,
gets you in and out. It's fast. And again, a
makes
lot of
sense.
places don't necessarily care
Hmm.
about your nail health. They just want you in and out.
And
The
then they do look good, but
Yeah,
your nail's gonna be some flimsy little
right.
like piece of
Yeah,
yeah.
your nails underneath aren't going to look great. They're not going to feel
Hmm.
great. You shouldn't leave the nail salon in pain. You shouldn't be washing your hair in the shower in pain. Like
Yeah,
it shouldn't.
that nail soreness.
Yeah.
Ew, I've been there.
And it is so common, and I think people have just accepted that that's how it is, and it doesn't need to be that way.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, no e-files for me. The product that I use is 7 free, which means the 7 main chemicals found in nail polish, including formaldehyde. Um,
Mm.
yeah,
What?
yeah,
um.
yes, yes, that's what I said. Yep.
Okay. Didn't even
Um,
know that was ever an
uh,
ingredient, but
yeah, I use CND, Creative Nail Design products only, and they are more of a non-toxic alternative. I'll talk about the shellac
yeah.
first. Again, I don't do dip or acrylic or hard gel, but I do use C&D shellac. It was probably one of the first gel polishes to come out, and I've just found that I've always kind of gone back to that brand because it's just so gentle on your nails. It's easy to
Hmm.
work with. Now, of course, they've expanded to several hundred colors
Right.
and have
Yeah.
a wide variety. But what I like about it the most is you don't have to file when you are removing it.
Oh, like tearing
Like
it
the
up a little bit
drill,
before.
well, a lot of people do use drills, but
Yeah.
you don't even need to take like a hand file to it or a buffer.
Hmm.
It's very gentle, very easy to remove. And CND actually came out with their own shellac remover as well. So I don't need to even use acetone. And acetone's also really bad for you.
So when you've been taking off my gel, you're not using acetone?
No.
It's
So
wow.
it's called awfully fast
Why doesn't everybody have that?
because here's the thing. Acetone, you need acetone to remove acrylic. You need acetone to remove all the other really harsh, toxic nail products out there
Right.
because nothing else is going to take it off.
It's kind of scary.
Listen, I remember I have this memory actually of I had a one of my clients wrapped up in the pedicure chair, right? We're like finishing the pedi,
Hmm.
get her nails wrapped up in the foil and all that. I remember serving her a styrofoam cup of water, handing it to her. She had her foils, and within seconds, the acetone melted through the cup.
Wait, as she's holding it?
As she's holding it, she's like, what is happening?" Her nail foil or the cotton with the acetone
Hmm.
in the nail foil was soaking through and melting the cup.
And that's just what we put on our
That's
nails.
just what we put on our
That's
nails, like it's nothing. And not to mention breathing that in too,
right.
it's acetone's not great at all. So, with
That-
that being said,
I'm like, that's really terrible.
and that's all I've used until I started using CND, or I guess more focusing on CND,
Right.
doing my research, and I'm so glad they came out with this brand, this remover
Right.
called Awfully Fast. So it's got a lot of essential oils in it. It smells like watermelon.
I was gonna say I've never smelled any toxic smells
Hmm.
anytime I've gotten my nails done by you.
Hmm.
And I don't even know if I really noticed it just because it's like
And that's what I want.
everything does smell good. So I'm not
Right.
like, wait, I don't smell that
Yeah.
nasty, toxic,
Right.
chemically,
Right. Yeah. That's exactly what I want. I don't want you to
which
smell
is
it either.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Awfully Fast is great. It works in like minutes too. So
Right.
without having to sand down, file, buff your nail polish beforehand, and then using a way better product than acetone. Literally soaks off in like maybe 5 or 10 minutes at the most.
Wow.
And when I remove your shellac, I'm always confident that your nail bed underneath is going to still look great. Now,
Right.
if people like pick off their shellac and all that, that's like a different story.
Right.
But if you are removing it correctly, it's they're gonna feel great. They're gonna
Yeah.
feel strong. They're gonna look
I
good.
mean, I can attest to it. Like I've never
Yeah,
had my nails done by you and then, I try not to peel it off. There have been times.
I know.
But like
It's hard not to.
even then it's like my nails are not like rigid and bumpy or
Right.
thin. It's
Yeah.
just like if anything, I, I feel like the only time I've taken it off was because I don't know, I was picking at my nails.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime I've had my nails done by you, I can't take them off
Mm.
because it's on there.
It's on there.
It's on there for like 3+ weeks.
Right. And I have heard people say, well, I like the chemicals because it lasts longer.
Huh?
People have actually said that to me. Well, I think I need like more chemicals because I
Mm,
need them to really hold up. And that's like what's great about this again is that it's like right, it's it's in the middle. It's like you're gonna get that longer lasting, good quality polish, but you're not gonna get the damage that goes along with it.
right.
And it's great.
So we can clear the air now and know that we don't need toxic chemicals to keep our nails looking good
No,
and lasting. It
we don't.
could be natural.
Yes. Yes. I have heard though, since doing this more all natural approach, obviously there are girls out there that like the longer nails and they
Sure.
want the instant like,
Mm-hmm.
length and extensions added to it. I won't offer that. But what I will say is I did start using a new product, which is also made by CND, and it's called Plexi Gel. And I have it on my nails. I don't
Ooh.
know if you can see
No, I
that.
can. We'll
Um,
like zoom in.
I know. But yeah, no, my nails are usually very short and little child hands,
Yeah.
really, honestly. But I've started using the Plexi Gel. So basically, it's just an extra coat of gel to put underneath your shellac. And if you're
Oh.
consistent with it, this is what I tell people, you gotta, make your appointment every 2 3 weeks. But
Mm-hmm.
if you do want to grow your natural nails, I'm telling you, if mine can do this, anyone's can.
Okay.
Mine are soft, mine are weak, and
Mm-hmm.
they've been holding up really great. And this is only barely a month,
Oh wow.
barely a month that I started doing this.
I mean, they look very healthy
They're
and
right. And you can do whatever shape,
yeah.
mine are more almond, but some people like the square look. Like this product, I've transitioned a lot of clients, especially like my nurse clients. I've
Mm-hmm.
transitioned them to this product, and they come in now and they're like, "Wow, my
Where
nails
has
are
this been all my life?
actually holding up." So
Right.
that's kind of an alternative, I guess I would say, to the artificial nails. Like
Right.
if you've got the time and you want to just grow your natural nails slowly, this is a great product.